Hi guys, so today's video I want to talk about the Christian Louboutin So Kate high heels, and I'm going to answer the number one question, which I believe is, are they really comfortable? I mean, let's be honest, are they very comfortable? We know they're gorgeous and I think they look amazing on the feet, but is it comfortable? I'm going to answer that for you. So I got mine back in February. I was lucky enough, my brother bought them for me for my birthday, and I have to say I was so happy when I finally got them because I had been wanting them for ages. So when I got them, I was just like, when I tell you how, I can't even explain to you how happy I was when I finally got them. So anyway, so I got them, and obviously first time I tried them on, they were a bit tight on the feet. And you know, as like most heels, and I just didn't think much of it. I just thought, you know what, the more I wear it, the more it's going to open up and the more comfortable it's going to be, or the less painful it's going to be, should I say. But with these, over time I realized that really hasn't changed. But then again, I don't know if that's because I haven't really worn them enough or worn them for lengthy periods, which is why I find them very uncomfortable, because my goodness, I feel like they are the most uncomfortable heels that I personally own or have worn. And that's just because whenever I slip my feet in them and walk in them for about 5 seconds, it feels as though I've been in them for 5 hours. It's just like instant pain, instant sharp pain from the minute my feet's in them. And I'm not saying I don't find other heels uncomfortable, I do, but with other heels the pain comes later on after I've worn them for a good number of hours. Whereas with the So Kates, I feel as though it's just like an instant pain from the beginning, from the minute I slip my feet on to the moment I take them off. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just because of the heel height. I have the 120 millimeters, which rounds up to roughly 5 inches. So I don't know if it's because I personally cannot deal with walking in 5-inch heels, or if it's just the way the shoe is structured, because I'm someone that loves heels, and I always feel like the higher the heel, the better. So I always go for the highest heel like choice or option available, because that's just me. And even when I'm in pain in them, I just fake it. I just fake it so you won't know that I'm in pain. And most times, you know, after a good few hours in them, I'm literally dying. But I don't let that show through. Unlike these So Kates, I just feel like I couldn't even fake it. I couldn't even fake it for my own self, because they're just so uncomfortable. I'm going to show you my pair that I've got, and you know, just talk a little bit more about it. So I got them. I still keep them in the box. One of the many shoes I still keep the shoe boxes for, because I just think, yeah, it needs to be stored correctly. So I got them, and when I got them, they came along with shoe bags, and there's a shoe bag for each foot. So, and it also came along with a mini pouch with some a spare, would you say spare heel replacements. So there you go, if you can see that. So that will come in handy for when I eventually wear down the heel, which I don't think will be anytime soon, so because I don't wear them that often, quite frankly. So I'm a lover of all things suede. So for my first pair, I went for a black option, and I chose the suede finish, because for me, I'd always choose suede over leather. That's just me. So maybe next time I go for the plain leather, maybe in black or another color, who knows. But suede was just what caught my eye. So again, with it being suede, I'm limited on when and where I can really wear it to. I would only choose to wear them when the sun's out. If it's raining, then it's like a no-no. I'm just not even risking it, because you don't want them to get wet and then ruin the finish. So I got the suede finish in the 5 inches, as you can see, and it is a bit worn out. That's because I've worn them a few times to feature them in looks for my blogs. I haven't actually worn them out to an event per se, because I can barely walk in them. So until I feel I'm super comfortable wearing them out and about, like, you know, out and about for looks for my blog, I am not going to make myself look silly, you know, in front of other people who might just look at me and just think, why am I like wearing these when I clearly cannot wear them? So yeah, so these are the So Kates basically, and I have some Beyonder Castana heels, which are pretty close in heel height to the So Kates, but for some reason I find the Beyonder Castana heels more comfortable. And I know I would say, okay, the Beyonder Castana heels are slightly, you know, slightly lower than the So Kates, but they're more or less in line. And when I wear the Beyonder Castanas, my feet doesn't feel so quite restrained. So I just don't know if it's just if there's something to do with how the So Kates are made, or if it's just me, quite frankly. Maybe it's just me, and maybe they're just not made for my feet, kind of thing. But all I can say is that, you know, the So Kates are not comfortable. I don't care what anyone out there says, they are the most uncomfortable pairs of heels like out there. But do they look amazing? Of course, yes, they look amazing. I love the way it looks on my feet. Will I buy them again? Yes, I will buy them again, even though I can't really walk in these. But maybe next time I should probably go for the 4 inches. But the thing is, why would you go for 4 inches when there's 5 inches? It just only makes sense to go for the 5 inches, even though 4 inches might be better suited to me, you know. But I'm going to train myself, I've said, and, you know, so they're more comfortable for me. So when I get to that point, then I might actually wear them out to somewhere. But for the moment, they just really mainly sit in the shoebox in my room. And really, that's not the rightful place for them. They should be on my feet, and I should really be making use of them. And I will in time, I suppose. But for now, all I can say is, and I would tell you, anyone out there who's wants to buy a pair, that, you know, go ahead and buy it, but just bear in mind that it will be uncomfortable. So if you're willing to deal with the pain and can deal with the pain, then you won't have an issue. But if you can't, then, you know, maybe go for the 4 inches and not the 5 inches. Even that, you know, like, just play it safe and go for the 4 inches, because then you can get comfort and style all wrapped up in one, I feel. Yeah, so that's my take on the Christian Louboutin So Kates. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and I will answer. You know, answer as soon as I see them. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to leave all my details below. And yeah, until the next time, thank you for watching. Bye.